Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. And in this episode we will get through our last game of August. It'll be against Leicester City, and then we will move on. We'll finish the transfer deadline, move into September. All the way, we have the international break in there, and then we'll return against West Ham United. So it'll be 2 games. We'll get pretty far. We should even have a youth scout report as well from our scouts. They'll come back for their first month, so we'll have to see what they bring back as well in this episode. So we'll get into the game against Leicester City. The starters will return to the pitch as they had off for the cup game, so well rested. Hopefully they can pick up another 3 points after getting their first win against Southampton. And we'll get this game underway. Sark gets it ahead to Romano, lays it off to Park. Park looks for Aldaharni in the box, one-on-one with the keeper, puts it on, and he'll knock it away. And it goes out wide, recovered by Leicester City and cleared.
Do you know what? I still can't believe...
Oh, the ball gets in. It's a long shot, and it goes over the bar. Good build-up from Leicester City, good passing, but they can't find the net, and it skies over the bar from outside the box. Out wide it goes for Leicester City, off to Crawford. Magnuson breaks it up though, and that'll be the final touch of the first half. It's Morecambe FC holding their own against Leicester City as they head to the half 0-0.
Nip and tuck between two.
Adebola gets it in the midfield. He'll try to move it up. Gets it to Park. Off to Romano. Takes the long strike and he finds the back of the net. The pizza man delivers. 1-0 Morecambe FC. The long strike just tried to put it on net and somehow beats the keeper for an early goal here in the first half. Unbelievable. Caught me by a complete surprise. Park was just covered by 2 men, tries to lay it off, finds a little seam for Romano, and he drills it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Morecambe FC as they take the lead over Leicester City. The goalkeeper just seemed to react late, couldn't get to it, just wide out of his reach, and Romano finds the back of the net for another goal. Mon, off to Romano. Gets the ball, takes another long shot, and off the sidebar it goes. Another great opportunity for Romano, and he can't put it in. Aldaharni will get it off to Sark. It'll be knocked away on to Munn. Takes another long shot, takes a deflection, and right onto the keeper. Sark pushes it forward here. Tries to get it on to Billy Hughes. He's just behind the defense, still on sides. Take the long shot right on the keeper. It's going to be loose and covered up.
The goalkeeper puffs out his cheeks because that's...
Oh, Magnuson turns it over. It's going to be chipped over Awazi, and it's going to find the back of the net. He just couldn't get there. And a turnover does us in again against Leicester City. It's frustrating here in the 78th minute. Just chipped it perfectly. Shows the class of the Premier League knowing to do that instead of just taking the long shot. And Leicester City will grab one back here towards the end of the game. It's just a rollout to Magnuson. He gets the ball, takes a hard touch and loses it. And it's taken over by Crawford, who just chips him. And Crawford's been on Magnuson all day. And Magnuson again with the mistake lets up another goal. Hughes gets it up. He'll lay it off to Gomez. Gomez in the midfield. Tries to... Oh, fuck me. Lekanen makes a good interception. Lays it to Sark. Gets behind the defense. Takes the shot. Oh, and it's right on the keeper. And he makes a save. Out for another corner for Leicester City. They'll line this one up. And it'll go right in. Gomez will knock it down. And trying to win the ball. He'll get it off to Miro, who's on the wing. Miro has to hold. Centers it off to Park. Park will try and move the ball along. Gets it up to Sark, who taps it along. Gets it off to Gomez. Gomez taps it to Miro, who gets behind the defense. Can he have a shot? Tough angle, and it's deflected away. Gomez lofts it in high, looking for someone. Gets it to Vergara, who can't get the shot off, and it'll go out for a throw-in. And that'll be full time. It'll be Morecambe FC drawing one. And it's a tough one to draw. We really should have won, which is, shows good things for the future. absolutely dominated this game. 9 shots, 8 on target, 50% of the possession. Only allowed 3 shots, 1 on target. The one that got chipped over Awazi goes in. And we'll take a look at the team stats here. It'll be Romano with an 8.1, Awazi a 7.3, Lecante 6.6, Vergara 7.4, Adebola 7.6, Magnuson 6.9, Gomez 6.2, Lekkonen 6.1, Sark a 6.6, Miro 6.3, Bark an 8.0, Hughes a 7.3, Aldeharney 6.5, Munn a 7.0, and that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena. So it looks like Toby Mitchell will be leaving the club for PSG. It'll add $300,000 to our budget. And Caio Gomez will also be leaving for a $6 million transfer fee, adding $4.4 million to our transfer budget. So we have a transfer offer for Liam Mason. We will try and move him along if we can for $600,000. So we have a transfer offer for Vergara, $11 million. We will reject that. He's too valuable to the club. And we have a loan offer for Park as well, which we will reject. We just don't really need to loan him out for any reason. And he's our #1 striker. So Liam Mason's move has broken down again. But we do have a transfer offer for Miro for $15 million. I think we are going to reject that, though. I think at some point, though, he is going to come in for Romano or Aldeharney as he grows. I think he has a lot better potential. And we do have a transfer offer for Nasser, who is the center back, $800,000. We'll try and move him on again, but it'll probably break down as it has in the past. So, like we predicted, Nasser's transfer offer has broken down, but Eric Vogel will be leaving the club for $570,000. It'll add $400,000 to the budget. So, Burnley have come in for Munn. His evaluation is at $26,000 for 19. We're going to reject that. He has too much potential. So we have another transfer offer for Liam Mason, $610,000. We'll accept that and see if we can move him on. So the transfer deadline has just ended. We do have a transfer offer for Nasser, so we'll try and move him out in January. And we have a transfer offer for Burns. We will reject that. We lost Gomez, and now we just don't have as much depth as we'd like. So we'll wait for some guys to grow and then maybe move him out in the future. And after the transfer deadline, we also have another offer for Mason. We'll accept that and see if we can move him out in January. So our transfer offers have broken down for Mason and Nasser. We do have another transfer offer here from the San Jose Earthquake for Eamon Nasser. We will accept this, see if we can move him out. It'll be the third offer accepted. Hopefully they can come to terms and we can move him on to the MLS. So we will get into this game against West Ham. It'll be our normal starting lineup, but we'll make two changes. It'll be a Vergara and Adebola in the back, switching sides. Adebola being the right-footed player, he'll go to the right. Vergara being a left-footed player, will go to the left. And shout out for Ronaldo Brown, who brought it to our attention that he noticed that they were playing on opposite sides, so we'll switch them. Hopefully that can make a difference, maybe shore up the play a little bit, control the ball a little bit better at the back, and maybe avoid some of those turnovers. And we'll get this game underway. Toljan on the wing. Lecante can't get there, and Vergara can't break it up. It lands to the feet, and Awazi has to come out and make a great save and clear it away. Wilshire gets it off. It'll go back in. Vergara takes a hard touch and can't control. Fernandez gets it back. It's pushed up by West Ham out wide, and Adebola or Lecante will break up that cross. It'll get headed on again, though, to the top of the box. Sark comes out, can't break it up. Get a good pass in. They send it in. Adebola's going to have to clear it. He can, and Awazi has to make a big save and knock it away to keep this game 0-0. Out again for a corner here for West Ham. Vergara can't get there. Awazi has to make another save, and the ball goes off the sidebar and out for a goal kick. Hughes lays it on to Sark. Sark dribbles on, lofts it in, can't get it. He finds Romano after it heads over Park and finds the back of the net. And it's 1-0 Morecambe FC. And they put it in to take the lead here right at the final moments of the first half in the 42nd minutes. Romano again finding the goal right from the midfield. It flew over Park, who missed the header. Sarek just drops it in there right onto his foot. Just drops it in. Park got boxed out, got knocked down, but it finds Romano on the back end, and he just smashes that one home and puts it in for a goal. A nice little karate kick, and then the pizza man delivers. Put another pizza in the oven for the young Italian. It's Romano putting Morecambe FC up 1-0. And final moments, that'll be the final touch. It'll be Morecambe FC headed to halftime, up 1-0 on West Ham. It's Sarek delivering the cross into Romano, who puts it in the back of the net. And Morecambe FC will take the lead to halftime. Vergara makes a block on the first one, and they send it over the bar on the rebound, and they can't convert from long range as Fernandez sails it over the bar. Wilshire lays it off. They'll get around the defense. Long shot, and Awazi knocks it away and bails us out again. And it'll go out for another corner. Sark sends it off to Romano, gets it off to Aldaharni behind the defense, dribbles in, takes the shot, and he finds it. Aldaharni puts it in, 2-0 on West Ham, and Morecambe FC will take the safety lead of 2-0. It's a dangerous game, though. This is where we got to hold on to it. 64 minutes in, Romano lays it off to Aldaharni, who dribbles in right on the keeper, one-on-one, and just drills it into the back of the net. And it's Morecambe FC taking the 2-0 lead here on West Ham at London Stadium. It's a dangerous one. West Ham have had a lot of opportunities, but Aldaharni finds it and gives us the cushion here in the 65th minute. So we'll make one change, though. It'll be Romano out for Lucero just to get him a bit more game time here in the Premier League. So we'll make two changes. It'll be Sarek and Mon out for Miro and Dursun. He's a little bit more defensive, so we're going to try and hang on here in the last 10 minutes. Ball goes deep. Adebola will go out, try and block the cross, and Aldaharni will intercept it. He'll lay it off to Adebola, and that'll be the final touch. It'll be Morecambe FC taking the victory here over West Ham. Oh, and we get the clean sheet too. Though traveling supporters are excited to see their team win, we get another victory. After falling to Leicester City, we bounce back quickly with a good break, some good training that we've put in, and we take the victory 2-0 over West Ham. And we move on with the victory. West Ham, really, though, they dominated 11 shots, 6 on target, most of the possession, but we get the goals that count, 4 shots, 3 on target. It'll be Romano with a 9.3, Sark with an 8.9, Munn with a 6.9, Awazi 7.8, Lacante 7.6, Adebola 7.4, Vergara 7.3, Magnuson 7.8, Dursun a 5.9, Aldaharni 8.1, Miro 6.6, Park a 7.4, Lucero 6.4, and Billy Hughes with a 7.2, and that'll do it for us here at London Stadium. So we have another transfer offer for Liam Mason. We'll accept this one, see if we can move him out. It's the third one this year. Hopefully we can move him out and come to terms. We have a second offer for Liam Mason. This one for $880,000. We're going to accept both of them. And hopefully, maybe we can move him out. We'll have to see what happens, though. So, we have our first report back from Brazil. It's Diogo Neves, 48 to 66 overall, 71 to 94. I think we'll bring him in, $200,000 evaluation. Just don't want to see us miss out on a good player, so we'll bring him in since we have the room and the money. So we have our first month back here in Spain. It'll be Ricardo Sanchez, 52 to 70 overall, 78 to 94. Good potential, 5'11", probably another central defensive midfielder. We have a bunch of them, so we'll hold on to him. $180,000 value though. And then we have Juan Ferrero, 49 to 65, 70 to 94, 6'5" goalkeeper. So we'll let him marinate a little bit here and see what they have in the second and third months. So we're here for our first month in the United States again. It'll be Max Cooper, 50 to 66, 67 to 91. Looks like he could be a good winger. We'll have to keep an eye on him. And then we have Evan Kerr, who might be in some relation to our former player Tyler Kerr. We'll have to see what position he plays. 51 to 67, 77 to 94 potential, $200,000. You know what? We'll bring him in, hold on to him, and see how he evaluates in the next couple months here in the Youth Academy. And that'll do it for us here in the US and our scout reports. So we'll go through our youth squad here. It's Florian Dupont leading the way, 61 overall, 15 still, center forward. Looks like he could be our future striker. We've gotten him trained up. The strength is already up to an 80, 76 jumping. We've got his finishing up to a 58, heading accuracy up to a 60, just really getting in there. Just giving him lots of training, but still going to have to wait till he turns 16. It's Kander Karishi, the 6'2 center back from Morocco. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer. Maybe once Nasser leaves, we can bring him in. We have Mustafa Mamiri, 57 overall, 85 to 91. Johan Vogel, the 6'5 Swiss player or goalkeeper from Switzerland, 63, 86 to 92. Ladislav Sarne, 85 to 91, 63 overall. Niles Lund, the other striker that we have from Norway, 64 overall, 91 to 94. Not as great player. He has a little bit better speed, a little bit better balance, a little bit better finishing at this point. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. You know, maybe we can do it on a rotation basis with him and Dupont, but I think Dupont's definitely going to edge him out. We have Arvin Johansson, 79 to 87. We'll drop him as he's dropped below 90 and just still has a lot to grow. And he's 18, so he's going to want to come into the squad soon. We have Domen Kaselak, 75. Another potential where he's dropped below 90. And at 51 overall, it's just going to take too long to get him in. So we'll drop him out as well. We have Sebastian Jensen, who's got some good potential, 56 overall. From Denmark, decent acceleration, not great speed, but not great finishing. But, you know, good potential. We'll have to keep an eye on him. He's 15 as well. Alexander Clausen, 78 to 94, center midfielder from Denmark as well. And then we have the New Zealand player, Owen Richardson, striker, 70 to 92. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Good height, but low overall. Maybe we can get him on a loan spell and grow him. Sean Baker, 80 to 94, right back from New Zealand. Ed Wright, will drop him out as he's gotten down to potential of 70 to 86, so free up some room. Luka Benko, low overall and down to an 89 potential. We'll send him out as well. And then we have Evan Kerr, the striker from the U.S., 16 years of age. We've had some good luck with the U.S. players scoring already, with Lucas Park being our #1 scorer. He's got some good, decent dribbling, some good agility, not great jumping or strength, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe we can train that up, but good potential. I'll have to see how that comes out. And then we have Diego Neves, 57 overall, 71 to 94, right wing from Brazil. Decent attributes. Decent speed, decent balance, good jumping, and good strength, so it could be another good player there for us on the wing. And that'll do it for us in the Youth Academy. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. It's a good one. We get the victory. You know, if we had two, we would have seen ourselves already into the playoff spot. Would have been nice. But we sit here in 8th, right behind the big clubs of Man City, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Everton. It's a decent team. We've had 8 goals. We kind of just, hold up on the defense a little bit. We've already conceded 7, but if we can get that defense locked up, that'll be the difference. If we can get the offense going again, we should be in good spacing here as we move on early in the Premier League. We'll have to see how the rest of the month goes. But guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button. The new support is unbelievable, guys. I can't thank you all enough. It's unbelievable. It is so appreciated. I want you guys to jump down in the comments if you think we should upgrade any players. If you want to change boots or numbers or kits or anything like that, let me know in the comments. We can make those updates. If you have any suggestions, we can definitely look at it tactically, see if it works. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
Follow,